Alright guys, welcome back to River Valley Farm. Today we're gonna put the hood on this thing. I already changed the engine oil filter and engine oil this morning. Only holds about 3 quarts of engine oil. I filled up the coolant. Of course, yesterday we got it to run on gasoline, just dribbling gas into the carburetor. So today, before we can take it for a drive, we need to clean out the sediment bulb here and flush out the fuel tank also while we're at it, just for good measure basically. One thing I don't like about this style of Cub, and I don't really know whether it's true with all of them or not, but the fuel tank is made into the hood. You cannot separate it, which makes it just that much more fun to handle. Anyway, I'm going to get this fuel tank shaken out a little bit, clean that sediment bulb up, and we'll get the hood on it and go from there. Okay, so our sediment bulb here is full of all kinds of gooey, nasty stuff. This little screen looks to be completely plugged. Maybe not 100%, but it's pretty dang close. So I'm gonna have to remove the sediment bulb and shut off valve from the tank and try and clean it up as best I can, and then try and flush the tank out. Alright, so being as things that sit forever don't tend to work out so well, we have run into a little snag here. The gasket for the sediment bulb was completely rotted and came out in pieces. So, being as it is getting late in the day and it is very much crunch time, and I have used up all my other gaskets, we're gonna cheat just a little bit. And we're going to make a gasket out of an old piece of cardboard. Now this is just a single thickness of cardboard. It is fairly thick, as you can see, and this should work. This is a trick my dad taught me years ago, and you know, we had a bunch of broken stuff and didn't have any money, but you know, the old tricks still come out and work pretty good most of the time. Oh, and I might add that our local parts store, so-called parts store here, doesn't seem to have any gasket paper. And of course I can't get any until Friday. And I want, or well, let's see, not Friday, but Thursday. And as I stated in a previous video about this Cub, I really want to take this tractor to the 4th of July parade. That would mean that I have all of our farm tractors running and working and ready to go. So yeah, that's my goal anyway, is to take it on the 4th, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So making gaskets is pretty simple, and pretty much any material will work. I mean, anything that's fairly thick, you know, cardstock paper, pretty much anything will do. I just ruined that piece. So let's try this again. Okay, so now we have that, and this should fit in here like so. Fits pretty good for what it is. Take my little screen back out here. And now all I have to do is trim the gasket around this inside diameter here, and we should be good to go. While it's not the most beautiful gasket in the world, it'll do. Or at least we hope it'll do. It should go together just fine. I need to put the screen in it first. Sometimes I do stupid stuff too. Anyway, screen, gasket, bulb, and holder here, if I can get it all to work out. Kind of tight, that's okay. Better too tight than too loose in most cases. And so that is pretty much that. We'll do a test real quick just to make sure we're all right. And here we have it. Our gasket appears to be okay. And turn it sideways. Don't see any leakage. Naturally, I spilled some gas on it when I was filling it up. Don't see any leakage there either. So I believe we've got that under control. Alright, another step down. Alright, so here we are with our finished product. Sorry, I kind of got into what I was doing and didn't do a whole lot of filming. Anyway, this is what it looks like when it's all back together again, the 1977 International Cub. So, as I said, I didn't do a whole lot of filming because I was really involved with what I was doing. Our sediment bulb here doesn't appear to be leaking or anything, which is good. The fuel is turned on. Carburetor, everything looks happy as far as that goes. So let's see what happens. Lift still works. Running and working just fine. So yeah, all I really got left to do is make sure all the tires have air in them, which I know both back tires are low, if not flat. And we'll go for a drive here in a minute. So here we go. 77 Cub ride along. Get a little wet, but it'll be all right. We're ready. We're going to let all 60 cubic inches free here. Out of the way. Let's go first. Try and give you my perspective of this thing, slow down a little bit so I can hold on to this camera. But anyway, this is it, the 1977 International Cub, alive and well. Even smoke cleared up a little bit. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. And I think I'm just about done fixing stuff now.